With this video, I'd like to challenge you to a code-breaking competition. I've created 4 ciphertexts with the top secret World War II Lorenz cipher machine, but I've encrypted them with the same key setting. That means all 4 ciphertexts are in depth, as it was called at Bletchley Park. This makes it very easy to launch a plaintext attack, like it was originally done by Colonel John Tilghman in 1941 at the first break of the Lorenz cipher. The task of this competition is to decrypt the ciphertexts, or at least parts of them. You can find the ciphertexts in the video description and also on my website https://info cryptography challenge Lorenz codebreaking.html, where I also provide additional information like the International Telegraphy Alphabet No. 2, some hints for possible approach for the code breaking, a list of possible words that can be used for the plaintext attack, and the 4 ciphertexts with their Bordeaux codes. Feel free to share the results in the comments of this video. Interim results may be of interest to others, but try to avoid spoiling too much of the results so others can also do the challenge. I also recommend my video about the Tilghman tab break, in which I explain in detail how Colonel Tilghman proceeded with the breaking of the Lorenz cipher for the first time.
On the 30th of August 1941, the German radio operators made 2 serious operating errors during the teletype connection between Vienna and Athens. A ciphertext almost 4,000 characters long was transmitted. However, there were connection problems, which is why the message was sent a second time. The crucial error was that the same key was used for the second message as for the first. The second error was that the identical plain text was not entered, but rather a slightly shorter text due to omissions and abbreviations, which slightly shifted the plain text in relation to the key and thus made the attack possible in the first place. The British intercepted both secret texts and sent him to Bletchley Park, where Colonel John Tilghman took over the analysis of these texts. He recognized that it was a teletype code with a Vernam-like encryption. Colonel Tilghman added the 2 ciphertexts, bit by bit, modulo 2 using exclusive OR. As the same key had been used for both ciphertexts, the key eliminated itself by adding the 2 ciphertexts, and the result was not only the sum of the 2 ciphertexts modulo 2, but also the sum of the 2 plain texts. The first 7 characters were identical in both texts and thus cancelled each other out. The remaining almost 4,000 secret characters were different. The next step is to try possible plain text words in all possible places. In the right places, the word in one text is eliminated and the plain text of the other message becomes visible at this point. Probable words are, for example, Nummer, which means number, or Geheim, which means secret.
Good luck with the Lorenz code breaking challenge.